Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I'm going to do an EDC update quick for you guys. I'm out here in the forge, getting ready to make a bookshelf, or rather two bookshelves, for my daughter, for in her room for all her little children's books. So I was like, hey, it's the last day of March. Let's do an EDC update. So I'm going to do just that right now. I'm going to do it right here out in the forge on my Anvil, just to save time setting up inside and doing everything. And let me know how you guys like it. Maybe I'll just do it out here in the forge from now on. All right, so yeah. So I'm just going to start left to right, I guess. So first thing, when I reach down to my left towards the front is, and I'm wearing everything right now as I did all day and week and month for the most part. So going from the buckle of the belt to the left is the K-Bar TDI knife. You're supposed to wear it on your off side in this configuration on your belt. I just got this a couple weeks ago, so it's pretty fresh and new into the system, but I figured it's kind of a backup, and I don't use it for anything else except for peace of mind. I don't cut anything with it. I want it to be as sharp as it can be in case it is needed. And you will realize probably in this video, if you don't know me already, but I am a little overboard with what I carry, but you know, I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it, as the saying goes. So get this hammer out of the way. All right. So that is on my belt. I don't know if I said K-Bar, but K-Bar TDI 1480, made in Taiwan. You're meant to just reach down just like that, push off just like a pistol holster, or some of them, and use it as kind of like a push knife, self-defense. It's meant for law enforcement, but I figured I'd give it a whirl. It's meant for if you're right-handed, so you're going to carry your firearm on your right side of your body. So it's meant that if that side of your body is compromised, you're laying on that side, or they get your gun, and now your left side is the only free side. If you're right hand dominant, you can reach for that, and then it's on your other side, and it's that way you don't have to have a gun on each side like the old cowboys. But it is left and right configurable, so you can just take these keys out and switch it, and it does come with the Allen key that is needed. All right, keep going to the left. Left is my keys. I hook them to my belt loop, and then I tuck them in my back left pocket. As you can see, it's kind of like curved that way over time. What my keychain thing is the Travax Link, no longer made, so I do apologize if you really like this, but I don't think they make it anymore. They just make the stretch one, which is really long and elastic, but it has a quick release right there, so you can take all your keys off. And they do rotate on there, and just an amazing carabiner. And I've had this for like 3 years now, and there's like no wear on it. I mean, very minor, but no fraying to be worried about, nothing. Just awesome. I got my Chuck keys, USB drive, and then the little, I can't even read what it is anymore, TO1 by Through Night, little single AAA backup flashlight, which needs a battery that I just now realized. Continue mission. This was an old Blade HQ promotional for veterans. Just a little badge, and then other keys and such. So continuing left on my belt is my multi-tool, Leatherman, and I carry the rebar. Amazing multi-tool that I've found so useful. One of the biggest things that keeps me going back to the rebar is the P2 bit. Full size, 3-dimensional with extended reach Phillips bit, size P2, which is just amazing. And that probably gets the most. The pliers and that P2 bit probably get the most. And then after that is probably the cutters, which on the rebar are replaceable, so if they get too dull. I've stripped wires, cut chicken wire fence, various things, and then just all kind of tools. Got your knife, good backup knife, metal file on this side, wood file on this side. Got your serrated blade, wood saw, can opener. It's just, I absolutely love this thing. And I did modify the holster for it because this is the one that Leatherman offers, but it's the one where you have to feed your belt through. I like easy on, easy off, you know, anything that saves time in your day I like. So I riveted on a little Night Eyes clip just so I can take it on and off quickly without having to do my entire belt or undo. All right, I got everything out of it. My wallet has been the Travax Element for a few years now. I absolutely love this thing. Bottle opener, metal frame, and it's basically a card holder. I think it could fit 10 to 12 cards in there. And then that little window you can see, you can push them out. Or I usually just push the corner here, just push in, then you can get them all out and just kind of fan them out and go through if you need one that's further down in the stack. I keep the ones I use most closer to the stack, so I can usually push forward through here and get the first like 4 or 5, and those are the most used ones. And then, like I said, I push there if I need to get ones that I don't use as much, and then it flips open in the back, and it's a little money clip. So you got your cards and your cash, and no BS for the most part. I like it also because you can hook it to, you know, like this. If I really wanted to, I already tuck these. I clip them to my left side and tuck them in my back left, which is my back left is where I keep my wallet. So if I really wanted to, I could put a little S-biner or something and keep it all together, keys and wallet, all together here with this little attachment point. So that's one thing I really love about the Element. So Travax and Travax. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really love their gear. They have some really good ideas. So keep going. Still on my left side, left front pocket. My fire, it's just a Zippo in matte black. I just like to have a source of fire on me. I don't know, like I said, some people think I go overboard, but yeah. Clipped inside of my left pocket, left front pocket, is my flashlight. The Nightcore EC11. This thing's like, I don't know, slippery. Nightcore EC11. I think it's 900 lumens out of the box. I've had this for probably 4 or 5 years. Got it as a Christmas gift. I think it's 900 lumens on max. You just use this. So this is your power button. And then this little one with the lines is the mode. So you can bump it up all the way to 900 down to moonlight mode to save battery. From off, you can't even see it. From off, if you press the mode button, brings up your red light for if you want to save night vision at night and not destroy your eyes and have your eyes have to readjust and everything. And then from when it's on, from when it's off, click 2 clicks on the mode button brings up strobe at the full 900. So, and then 1 click will turn that off, and then it'll come back in whatever mode you're on. So it does have mode memory. I love this thing. There's no magnets in the cap or anything, but it does sit really low. And if you have anything in the bottom of your pocket, it's pretty short, so it doesn't interfere with anything in your pocket. And it does have the anti-roll. And this knurling, I don't even know why I said it was slippery, because it's not slippery. It has this knurling, and there's these ridges and everything. I just didn't want to embarrass myself, and I was embarrassed because I dropped it, so that's that there. My EDC knife I carry clipped into my back right pocket. So your back right pocket where most people carry their wallets. I carry back left just to throw off pickpocketers. Not really. That's just where when I was a little kid, I just started wearing it there. But so back right pocket, clipped all the way to the side. I keep my EDC knife. It's the Benchmade mini. Win after win after win. Benchmade mini Griptilian with the OD green and black. I think I had to wait like a month and a half or something through Blade HQ on a waiting list to get this color configuration. It was always sold out. I don't know. They emailed me and I ordered it. But yeah, mini Griptilian. I think it's 154 cm. Yeah. So as you can see there, 154 cm, the top of my thumb there. Mel Pardue design. I like it just because it's compact, it's little. This is what I use all my utilitarian cuts for, and then that's going to be the life-saving cuts. So yeah, there's that. Also in my back left pocket, where most people carry their wallets, I have my work phone. I'm filming with my personal phone, which if anyone cares at all, which usually EDC people don't really care, but it's like the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. That's what I'm filming with. Yeah, but I recently got put on the pipeline as a utility locator, so I'm on call a lot. So I do have to have this work phone on me all the time. Also down in that back right pocket is this. I keep this because it really complements the Leatherman rebar good, because the rebar doesn't have scissors, and scissors can be extremely, extremely useful, like literally like 6 out of 7 days a week. You're gonna need scissors at some point, at least me. But these are dedicated scissors. They're almost like the Leatherman Squirt PS4, but instead of pliers, you have a set of scissors. And then also, the Leatherman rebar does not have tweezers. This does. This has a tiny Phillips. 4 Phillips. It's a 2-dimensional, so I mean it'll work for Phillips, but I mean I'm gonna reach for that all day, every day. Tiny little eyeglass, you know, little bottle opener, eyeglass driver. I didn't even finish my thought. And then I actually do use this to clean out my nails and stuff. I don't really use this part of it. This is to like take rough edges off your nails and stuff, but I mean, I guess some people would use it more than others. Little flat bit, and then a little backup blade there. So I just throw this down in my back left or back right pocket. It's got little measuring units there, but Leatherman Micra. And then the last thing, I guess, my belt is. I'm a huge believer in having a gun belt, even if I carry what I'm about to show you here, a tiny little thing. But I'm a huge believer in having a good, thick, sturdy gun belt that has good width to it. You know, I'm always a huge fan in having a good gun belt. But so this is my firearm. My gun belt is the 511 Tactical Double Duty. Here, I'll just show you the end of it. So it's the double duty. Black on one side, real thick, real sturdy. I've had it for years. You can't hardly bend it with your hand. It's just a nice, sturdy gun belt. So if you want black on the outside or green on the outside. As you can tell, I like green and earth tones, and as you're about to tell even more by my firearm, but green, and then firearm is the Ruger LCP in FRN and black. This is a DeSantis, I think it's called the Super Tuck Plus or something. And there's a Super Tuck, I believe, which is made out of leather. And then there's this one that has the ability to have an extra magazine with it. So there it is. DeSantis gun hide, New York. I don't know if that's 15 or I5, I'm not sure. But I do carry the Ruger LCP a lot. Obviously needs cleaned a little bit, but yeah. So it's it rides really low. It is tuckable, so you could tuck your shirt in, and then literally the only thing that would show is this. and then the ability to have an extra magazine on it. So there's that, and do one more once over. And that's everything. So everything from my phone to my belt to my gun to my flashlight to my knife to everything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I do have some forging videos on the horizon. I want to show just basic stuff, how to make a little utility hook for, you know, hanging a backpack or a dog leash or anything. That's real simple, easy to make. I mean, a lot of people think they need a full-on forge setup like this with anvils and, you know, a coal fire forge and all the tools and tanks and everything. But I'll show how to make, well, I want to try to make a video where I show how to make like easy little stuff where all you need is like a little propane torch from Home Depot or something. Really, all you got to do is get the metal hot enough to move it. And if you're not making a knife, it doesn't really matter the temperature that you move the metal at. If you're making a little hook, it's okay if you cold forge it a little bit where it's not quite hot enough, because you're just going to be hanging stuff on it. It's not going to be, you know, I don't know. I'm starting to ramble now, but hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to enjoy here in the warm months, getting back into getting a lot more videos out. And yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for stuff in the future. Some pretty cool stuff coming. So thanks again, guys. Have a good one.